What's up, 2A family, ladies and gentlemen? What's happening? What's happening? It's your guy, Mr. 945, with another video. And y'all know what time it is. So, as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Still trying to grow the channel, but, you know, but I really just wanted to share with you guys today my top seven. Seven, eight, maybe, uh, 9mm handguns. Um, I thought about doing a collection video, but then I was like, nah, I don't want to do a collection video. I'll just do my top, right? And I have a lot of nines. So in terms of handguns, I'm not even talking about PCCs and all of that, but in terms of just like straight up pistols. So I wanted to share with you guys my top ones, my favorite ones, right? And yeah, number one is my Taurus G2C. Um, Man, I know Taurus gets a lot of flack, a lot of crap, but this gun feels phenomenal in my hand, and I shoot it very well. I've never had an issue with this handgun. Never had a jam, never had a hiccup or anything. And this is next to my first CCW, or my first EDC that I purchased. I've probably had, this is one of the longest guns I've had, the longest. I'll just say that, long story short. So I'm gonna try to kind of move through these. So, but yes, Taurus G2C again is one of my favorite. I do have this in my CCW collection, or my EDC collection rotation. So the mag is actually loaded, but I keep it loaded with one in the head, in a holster, ready to go. I actually just carried this out yesterday. So, but again, no rounds in the chamber. Trigger pull. Double strike capability. I mean, man, this is a reliable, dependable gun for me. This is my sample size. I actually have also a Taurus G3. Same thing, reliable. So I stand by it, right? I like Taurus as a brand, one of my favorite manufacturing companies for handguns and firearms. So, just my thoughts. Moving right along, this is in no particular order, but you'll see a theme, and I just recognize the theme as I got these out of the safe. So I'll move right on to my next EDC. This is also something that I carry, again, very regular. It's either, if I'm going to EDC something, it's either this, that Taurus, maybe sometimes my PSA dagger. That's probably, I'll have to do a list of my top five, maybe EDCs. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video of that. All right, so I'll get to that. This is my next one. M&P Shield Plus. Yeah. And again, as my EDC, I have it kitted out just how I'm comfortable with it. I'm still not a true fan of the Crimson Trace red dot, but I haven't replaced it yet. So, I mean, it works. It works for me. This also is in my EDC rotation, and there is no, I don't have any mags that are empty. So all of my mags are loaded and stored away and or whatever. So I just pulled this out the holster as well. But yeah, so yeah. So I mean, again, it looks good to me. With this camera angle, I can't see the red dot. I think maybe you guys can see it. I don't know. I can't see it. But anyway, works well for me. I love it. I love the capacity. That Taurus is 12 plus 1. This is a little bit smaller than that, thinner, and has a capacity of 10, 13, and 15, right? So I typically carry with the 10 with the pinky rest on there. I have the backup 13 and 15 round mags as well. But yeah, definitely this is what I carry the most, as far as in my ADC rotation, is the Shield Plus. So that for me, it feels great in the hand. It has the sights on there that I like, the night sights with the fiber optic front or whatever. And I got the TLR 6 on there. This is the non-laser. And then the red dot. So I don't, on my carry guns, I don't adjust the triggers or change out the triggers or anything like that. So, but yeah, love it. Next up, again, in no particular order, I'll do this one. M&P 2.0 competitor. I mean, honestly, insert any M&P 2.0 into this category, whether it be compact, full size, this one, whatever. I am a Smith & Wesson fan, if you don't know by now, if you follow the channel for any length of time. And I pretty much have damn near all the M&P models, right? I don't have the carry comp, whatever the comp versions are. I don't have that yet. I'm not sure if I'm sold on the whole comp thing. I might get it in the future, who knows? But in any case, competitor, man, I'm not a competition shooter, but this gun is awesome. I really like the cuts and the angles on it. Although the slide is cut, the barrel is not. And that's why I haven't gotten the carry comp yet. I was trying to convince myself, like, man, if I wanted a comp, I can just go to the dealer or to my gunsmith and have them cut the barrel, and I got me a carry comp. I mean, for real. And I can pay less money to have that done than purchase a whole brand new gun. So that's me trying to justify and not buying another gun. We'll see if I win that battle. But yeah, so this, man, the trigger is similar to what I'm used to on my other M&Ps. The reset, you can't really hear it. I don't shoot necessarily the reset all the time like that. I'm not a competition shooter. I really just got this because I like the looks of it and it was dope as hell. And like, yeah, let's run with it. But yeah, so this is my other favorite gun, or one of my top 7 or 8 guns. Let me see, 1, 2, yeah, I'm at 3 so far. So yeah, M&P Competitor 2.0. Let's see. And all right, we'll keep it in the Smith family. My other favorite gun, I'm gonna show empty. This might be a bit of surprise for folks. 5906 Smith & Wesson. Man, I love this gun. This is an all metal, all steel gun, old school gun, but I've always wanted one. You see it on the old school police shows like Lethal Weapon and all of that, whatever. But always wanted one, got one used. This was a law enforcement pickup or what have you. And man, this is dope. This is dope. I mean, that slide, smooth. So we are clear. Has the decocker, and you can put it on safe as well. Trigger pull is like butter, double action, single action. It's heavy as hell in double. And then in single, there's your take up. Really, really nice, really light. 5906. This is a keeper in my books. One gun that I love. You can find these here and there as they come available, but basically you're going to be buying them used. I really wish Smith & Wesson would bring these back in like kind of a newer, 2025 maybe type of deal. So 5906, love it. Let's see what else. Keeping in that tradition. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 5. Bam! This is my Beretta 92, and Let me see. Yeah, we'll keep it on this side. So this is my Beretta 92 FS. I call this the Goblin. There is a model called the Ghost, where it is all stainless. Like the barrel is stainless, the components, the controls are stainless, all of that stuff is stainless. But as you can see, I kind of two-tone mined out. So, well, the only thing I did was change the barrel. So now I call it the Goblin. Love this gun. Again, not in any particular order, ranking them as far as what I like most to least, but this is one of my favorite guns in my collection, the Beretta 92 FS. This is the American model. This is not the Italian model, but I am perfectly fine with the American model. I don't know if they shoot different, but maybe they do. Who knows? I have not sent this off to Langdon Tactical to get any work done on it, but I know folks are going to be in the comments, man, it'll change your life, Langdon Tactical. So I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet, but she is clear. I just love that open top design. Like, man, there are tons of clones out there. Girsan, Taurus has one. Rock Island, I think, just came out with a 92 clone. So I actually have a Taurus and a Girsan clone. And they work great. They work great. So I'll say Beretta 92 FS, insert any model and even the clones in there as far as one of my favorites. So decock, safety, got the sights on there. Love it. I did upgrade the grips. So this with the whole wraparound finger groove grips, perfect for me. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Next up. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're at number 6. I'm going to say, boom, my SIG P226. Bet you didn't see that coming. For those that know me, know I'm not necessarily a SIG fan. However, we are clear. I've always wanted a SIG P226. I actually always wanted the stainless Elite, but I could never find one, and I've seen a few of them on Gunbroker, but if I get the stainless Elite in 9, I have to have it in 45. And I can never really find the one in 45. So the 220 P220 stainless Elite. So I have been able to find just the regular stainless model or the regular models. These are not the Elite. These are not the Elite models, but actually, yeah. So I picked this up used as well, and man, I love this gun. I'm not a fan of SIG, like the P365s. I have a couple P320s, but again, I'm not a SIG fan like that. But this gun is great. So I already showed that we were clear. Just gonna do a trigger pull. Man, that trigger is light as heck. So this is in 9. Of course, I also have it in 45, but one of my favorite guns. I also upgraded the grips to the finger groove grips on there as well. And yeah, so SIG P226, old school. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're coming up to number 7. So this is going to be a top 8 with an honorable mention. Sure, we'll do that. Some crazy number 8. All right. Next one. All right. We'll do this. You all have seen this gun on multiple videos, and I'm going to keep showing it just to show it some love. The AREX Alpha. This is a competition style gun. This gun is intended for competition, not necessarily a duty rig. This is an all steel gun by the company AREX. They have the AREX Rex 01, Rex 02. They have an AREX Rex Delta as well. They're all good guns. They're from Slovenia, the country, Slovenia. So these are import guns. They take a lot of their design cues from SIG, right? So this reminds me of a SIG X5 Legion, or well, X5, SIG P226 X5. That's what this reminds me of. I mean, hell, if you extended the dust cover, or remove the bob cut right here and extended it out full and made it stainless, you probably couldn't tell whether or not this was an Ahrex or a SIG, to be quite honest. We are clear. It holds 18. The only thing about this is just kind of parts and all of that stuff. It's kind of hard to come across because of the manufacturer and the type of gun it is. So luckily I haven't needed to replace anything. Trigger, that's all the play you get. That's it. Very light. I do not have a trigger gauge, so I won't even begin to speculate how light the trigger is. It's a heavy double action pull, but it's very smooth. Single action is very crisp. All of it, man. This, I'm telling you, this is a great gun. You can't really find them now. You know, when I thought about getting another one. I love it so much. You can't really find them now, but if you do expect to pay upwards of about $1,000 for it, I did not pay that for this, but I've had this for quite some time now. But yeah, they're supposed to be coming out with a Gen 2 of this, so I'm waiting on to see what that looks like as well. But yeah, we got a flared mag, somewhat of a flared mag well. Again, double action, single action, all steel. We got cuts in the top. What else? Safety, dual-sided safety, combat sights, blacked out rear, as you can see, fiber optic front. In shooting this, the fiber optic has never came out or anything like that. The barrel is not ported, but the slide is cut, as you can see, to help reduce slide mass. Full pick rail. What else can I say about it? Extended mag release that you can swap out to either side. And as I mentioned, there's some beveling on the mag well there, help with mag insertion. So again, safety, but no decocker. I'm fine with that. And then reset. I don't think I showed you guys that. Reset is like right at the wall. And yeah, so you're right there. Trigger is phenomenal. Shoot lasers with this joint. So this is, man, I can't rave enough about it. Love it so much. So again, that is number 7 in my collection, favorite handguns, in 9mm, if I didn't mention. My last one, and then I'll do an honorable mention because I don't have it because it's in a safe upstairs. This is my favorite 1911. This is my American Classic Commander. This is in that hard chrome finish. Man, this is just one sexy pistol. They make this in 9mm, 45, and 10mm, and 38 Super. This is the 4¼ inch barrel, Series 70. It's single-sided safety. The skeletonized trigger and hammer. It's just very tastefully done. Very tastefully done. So I have the Metgar mags in there now. 10-round Metgar mags. But yeah. So, I mean, I'm not sure what else I could say about it. I mean, it's just a beautiful design gun. I've never had any problems with this handgun either. Again, this is all metal, like all steel. And of course I have the 45 ACP version of it as well. I'm gonna have to do a video of my top 45s. Yeah. So you'll likely see a lot of these in the version of 45 on that video. But yeah, so this is one of my favorite 1911s. I have a couple other ones, but I don't have a lot of 1911s, but and this is not a high-end pistol, folks. So these are the grips that it came with. I've been debating about putting some other grips on here. Yeah, so we'll see about that. But yeah, so far, I mean, I like the stainless and wood look, but I'm thinking about getting some G10 grips to go on here too, but I love the classic feel. I don't like that it doesn't have the checkering on this part here, and you know, it could be better done. There are certainly lots of better 1911s, but in my collection, this is one of my favorite 9mm handguns. So, with that said, that is it, everyone. The honorable mention is my Walther PPQ. It's not the steel frame version. It's not the match, Q5 match or anything like that. It's the predecessor to the PDP. So yes, the old school PPQ. The reason why that is an honorable mention, because while I like it, but it's really actually my wife's favorite 9mm handgun that I have in my collection. So much so that it's a part of our home defense setup. So I have it in a safe in a different room, ready to go should, we get, should the need arise. So with that said, those are all of the guns in my top 8 plus 1, so to speak, I guess. Handguns, I could add some more, but then I'd just be adding stuff I love them all, right? But let me know what you guys think in terms of, these 8. I know you're probably surprised and shocked by a couple. You probably noticed a trend. I do prefer metal double action, single action handguns more than polymer striker fire handguns. That's just my preference. But what are some of your top handguns in your collection, whether it be 9 or other calibers or what have you? Meet me in the comments. But until next time, thank you all for, rocking with me, watching the video. This has been a 20-minute video. I'm off work, so I got time to talk. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys watching the video, checking in, tuning in. Let me know if you got any questions. I will do my best to respond in the comments. In the meantime, as always, stay safe, keep training, keep exercising those 2A rights. It's your guy, Mr. 945. I'm out. Peace.